No, let's talk about some Igbo musical instruments. Igbo people have many traditional musical instruments to accompany our songs. So these instruments are diverse and made from local materials like animal skin, tree logs, iron brass, and so on. Music and festivities is an integral part of Igbo lifestyle. So when you talk about weddings, echichi, that's chieftaincy coronation, masquerade dances, display, and so on, we accompany every of these activities with the sound of music and music using musical instruments. Udu. Udu is a percussion instrument made from a water jug. So a hole is usually cut by an artisan by the side of the jug, which produces a unique brass sound, of which is achieved when you place your hand over the top or the opening of the pot. It's fragile, so when handling it, be careful so it won't break. Okike is one rare, classy, and prominent Igbo musical instrument. It's only used when there's an occasion that symbolizes wealth and power. So it's made out of elephant tusks, mainly used by an Ozo or an Nze. So it's used during installations into Ozo or Nze, titleship, performance of mortuary rites of titled men and women, and as well as traditional wedding ceremonies of Igbo aristocrats. Another musical instrument is the Organe. You might have seen this in so many musical groups or some persons playing it. The Organe is made from bronze or metals, played with wooden stick. It may sound similar to the gong, but it's very, very different from the gong. It brings a melodious sound of its own. This is one major instrument used in playing Igbo music. If you listen to some Igbo music, you notice that we have Organe music, Organe songs, and most of these songs are accompanied with even Organe instrument also. So it's used to pass information also in communities by town criers, and it's designed in two types. There's a single and there's a double. Ichaka is the simplest to play amongst all the musical instruments. It's played by shaking or by tapping. Then it gives a rattling sound. Even kids can play it. They can use it to make music with it. It's made out of calabash or gourd and covered with beads loosely around it. So the beads are sewn to a net used to cover the calabash. Iba. It's a cylinder drum or a talking drum. So Iwa is a hollow wood covered at one end with animal skin or animal hide, held down tightly. So certain trees are used to carve out this special kind of drum, like the Oji tree. The artist produces sound by beating on the animal skin with his fingers, or he might combine one set of his fingers and another special stick with it to drum the Iba. So the drum is mostly used to signal good or bad news sometimes to the village. The drum can be in the big size or in a small size. In the small size that it can be carried on the shoulder and be drummed, and a big size also that you can just keep it down and drum with it while sitting. Ekwe is a slit drum. It comes in different sizes, and each size has its meaning and used for different occasions. This is Nkonko. It's a smaller ekwe. Ekwenta is what we call this. Ekwenta is played with just one hand with a stick. It's the smallest and the most simplest of all ekwe to be played. Next, we are looking at the big ekwe. Ekwe is a wooden slit drum. It consists of two horizontal slits that produces hollow sound. So this can be played by two persons, but especially played by just one person. So the sound is made with playing two sticks or a stick on it. So the ekwe is different from the ikoro. This is the ikoro. It's kept in a fixed place, is bigger than the ekwe, and cannot be carried from place to place. Ikoro is not beaten by everybody. It's so special that anytime the sound is heard, people will gather at the village square. Nobody ignores the sound of the ikoro. So people assume that once you hear the sound, maybe something unfortunate has happened. There's a war, the land has been defiled, there's a calamity, it has been befalling the community or something. So nobody ignores the sound of the ikoro, male, female, old or young, or children. So the difference between ekwe and the ikoro is that the ekwe is portable and can be carried about, unlike the ikoro. Next is the oja flute. Oja is a carved piece of wood designed to be played by using fingers and lips. Oja is also opi. The artist blows air through the carved hole at the top and controls rhythm of the music with the two smallest holes or the holes by the side with his thumbs and ring fingers. Then he leaves the hole at the bottom to create the sounds. So it accompanies traditional songs and dances of people. It's the only instrument, that speaks to the gods, calms down an angry spirit, uplifts and gives courage. It gives strength to the weak. Oja is believed to choose and speak to its master. An Oja master is known as Ogbo Oja. So most Oja masters are assigned to masquerade, kings, warriors, and so on. So dancers move to the sound of Oja. The Oja flute is often used with Igbo drums. It conveys meaning to the performance. It talks while the drummers are playing. So during masquerade dances in Igbo land, the Oja flute leads the drumming. If an important person enters the performance space, the Oja flutist will be the one to announce the name of the person. The Oja is played at home without every other instrument. It can be played alone. So aside its ability to talk, it gives musical notes, it gives musical sound that we can dance to. So these are the very most important musical instruments so far. There are others, but though they are rarely used, some are used by masquerades, singing groups, and so on. So it's rarely used. While the ones we've talked about are the most important, the ones that I've used most times and every time during music, Igbo music. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button.
Imuasusuigbo